students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss laws of motion. In this, masses connected by springs or strings. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. Masses connected by springs or strings. Let us discuss. When two bodies of masses m1 and m2 connected by a spring are pressed and released, and then m1a1 is equals to m2a2, where a1 and a2 are their initial accelerations after release. If a force F is applied on a body of mass m1 which connected to another body of mass m2, and the two bodies move with accelerations a1 and a2 respectively, then F is equals to m1a1 plus m2a2. Here we are taking two bodies of masses, one body of mass m and another body of mass m2. Its accelerations a1 and a2. These two are connected with the help of spring. So, now a force F is applied on the massless pulley as shown in the figure. String connected to the block on smooth horizontal surface. Then, observe this figure here. We are connecting a force F is applied on the massless pulley. Here this is the pulley as shown in the figure. String connected to the block. This is the block of mass M which is placed on the smooth horizontal surface. Then F is equals to 2T and T is equals to nothing but tension. T is equals to MA, A block, acceleration of the block. If the block moves a distance x, the pulley moves x by 2. So, total length of the string remains constant. So, if the block moves a distance x, the pulley moves x by 2. So, therefore, acceleration of the pulley is acceleration of the block by 2, that is a by 2. So, that is equals to T by 2m, that is equals to F by 2 by 2m. So, this can be written as F by 4m. Now, I will discuss MCQs. First one. In the following figure, the pulley is massless and frictionless. There is no friction between the body and the floor. The acceleration produced in the body when it is displaced through a certain distance with force P will be. Here, observe this figure. Here, the pulley is massless and frictionless. There is no friction between the body and the floor. Now, acceleration produced in the body when it is displaced through a distance with the force P. Here, first option is P by m and second option is P by 2m. The third option is P by 3m and fourth option is P by 4m. So, this the acceleration produced in the body when it is displaced through a certain distance with force P is P by 2m. Second option is correct. Now, I'll discuss apparent weight in a lift or elevator. Let us discuss apparent weight in a lift or elevator. So, a man of mass m is inside an elevator. Here, first elevator accelerates up. Here, observe this figure. Relative to the n minus mg, that is equals to relative to earth. n minus mg is equals to ma. So where m is mass of man and apparent weight n is equals to m of g plus a. So tension in the cable, that is T is equals to elevator mass and mass of man. So that is m elevator plus m man into g plus a. Now discuss second case. Elevator accelerates downward. Relative to the earth, mg minus n is equals to ma. Apparent weight, that is equals to n is equals to m of g minus a. See this, observe this figure. Elevator accelerates downward. So tension in the cable, that is T is equals to m plus m of g minus a. One is elevator, the other is man. Next, same effect is felt when elevator goes up with retardation, nothing but negative acceleration, that is A is equals to minus G. So if an elevator falls freely, cable breaks, then A is equals to Z and hence N is equals to 0. That is, apparent weight of the body in a free fall is 0. So if an elevator falls freely, then A is equal to Z and hence N is equals to 0. So that is, apparent weight of a body in a free fall, that is 0. Now third case, elevator moves up or down with uniform velocity. So relative to earth, n minus mg, that is equals to 0. Apparent weight is equals to n, that is equals to mg. So tension in the cable T is equals to m plus m into g. Now let us discuss MCQs. First one, a lift is going up with a uniform velocity. When brakes are applied, it slows down. A person in that lift experiences more weight, less weight, normal weight, zero weight. So lift experiences less weight. Second option is correct. Second question. A man drops an apple in the lift. He finds that the apple remains stationary and does not fall. The lift is going down with constant speed, going up with constant speed, going down with constant acceleration, going up with constant acceleration. So in this situation, the lift is going down with constant acceleration. Third option is correct. Next. Now discuss a man inside an artificial satellite. Man inside an artificial satellite. First one, an artificial satellite orbiting the earth in a circular orbit is a freely falling body because its centripetal acceleration is equals to acceleration due to gravity in that orbit. So in the above case, apparent weight of the man inside the satellite is 0. So mg minus n, that is equals to m v naught square by r. So where v naught is the orbital velocity. But v naught is equals to square root of gr. So hence mg minus n is equals to mgr by r. So n is equals to 0. So now discuss MCQs. First one, the apparent weight of a man is 0 in an artificial satellite orbiting the earth in a circular orbit is a freely falling body because first option is its centripetal acceleration is equal to g, its centripetal acceleration is not equal to g, its centripetal acceleration is greater than g and equal to g. Its last option is its centripetal acceleration is less than g. So in these four options, its centripetal acceleration is equal to g. So that's why the apparent weight of a man is 0 in an artificial satellite orbiting the earth in a circular orbit is a freely falling body because its centripetal acceleration is equals to g. Okay, next. So here an artificial satellite orbiting the earth in a circular orbit in a freely falling body equal to the acceleration due to gravity. So that's why here it is equal to here acceleration due to gravity. So its centripetal acceleration is equals to g. Okay, next, tension in string supporting bob. Tension in string supporting bob. So a bob of mass m is suspended by a string. Second one, when the bob is stationary, the tension T in the string is given by T is equals to mg. Third one, when the bob is pulled up with an acceleration A, the tension T in the string is given by T is equals to m of g plus A. Fourth one, when the bob is allowed to move down with acceleration A, the tension T in the string is given by T is equals to m of g minus A. Here when the bob is pulled up with an acceleration m of g plus A. Here in the last situation, when the bob is allowed to move down with an acceleration A, then the tension in the string is given by T is equal to m of g minus A. Next one, when the bob is pulled up or moving down with uniform velocity v, the tension T in the string is given by T is equals to mg. When the bob is falling freely, the tension T in the string becomes 0. When the suspended bob is moving horizontally with an acceleration A, the tension T in the string is given by T is equals to m of square root of g square plus a square. Next, a bird is in a wire cage hanging from a spring balance. When the bird starts flying in the cage, the reading of the balance decreases. So in this above case, if the bird is in a closed cage or airtight cage and it hovers in the cage, the reading of the spring balance does not change. So in the above case, for a closed case, if the bird accelerates upward, reading of the balance is R is equals to W plus MA, where M is the mass of the bird and A is acceleration. Now let us discuss MCQs. First one. A bird is sitting in an airtight cage suspended from a spring balance. If the bird starts flying, then the reading of the balance will, first option becomes 0, second option increases, third option decreases, and fourth option remains unchanged. So, if the bird starts flying, then the reading of the balance will remains unchanged. A bird is sitting in a airtight cage suspended from a spring balance. If the bird starts flying, then the reading of the balance will remains unchanged. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.